Good morning, everyone, from Epcot. And today we are here and we are going to check out some of the food at the, what's this event?
Festival of the Arts.
Festival of the Arts. Well, I bring her along because I can't remember these things when it comes to hitting record. What can I say? Anyway, we're going to try some food and see how it tastes, and we'll give you some feedback so you'll know what to buy and what not to buy, hopefully. Okay, we made our first stop, and what do we get, hon?
Our first stop was at Taste Track, which is right over by Test Track, and we got the lobster bacon mac and cheese, which comes in a nice little cone too, a little bread cone.
How is that?
It's good. It's
Such in depth. Wow, she gives such. The way how it hits the palate and everything, it's good.
I'm not a professional food tester. I answer phones for a living. No, it's good. It's cheesy. I haven't come across any lobster yet. It's just been noodles so far, but there's like kind of a little breadcrumb crunch on there that's got some nice flavor to it. Let's have you describe it. What do you think of it?
I'm gonna put it in my mouth for it. Oh, there's some lobster right there. It's okay. It's a little on the cool side. I don't know
You're sacrificing noodles to the ground. Stop
what can I say?
sacrificing noodles.
What are we? I don't know. Some of the cheese feels like it's kind of congealed a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's not very smooth. I don't know if that's by design or just because it's getting cold.
All right, bread time.
Good.
It's okay. I mean, it's bread. There's nothing really all that special to it.
And the bread. I mean, it serves its purpose to keep everything in there, but otherwise, it's just like
It's bread.
it's bread. There's nothing to it. So overall, what did you think of the lobster mac and cheese?
I mean, it was okay. I mean, I thought it tasted good. Part of it might be, of course, we've been eating a lot of lobster, so this was not what we've been used to the last few days. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't think it was bad. I didn't really prefer I didn't really like the bread cone that much.
No. Overall, would you get it again?
Maybe, depending on what else the festival has to offer.
I don't think I would. I mean, I like my mac and cheese more creamy, and that definitely was not creamy for mac and cheese. It was noodles with some cheese on it, but it wasn't mac and cheese to me. And I don't know. I don't think there wasn't a lot of lobster in there.
No, I think there was only 2 pieces.
Yeah, 2, maybe 3. So
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see what's next. We're heading to the Odyssey Center, which is the festival show place, and they have these little, I don't know, cool, like paint on easel. Mickey and Pluto. Okay, we just came out of the Odyssey Center, and what's this?
It's smoked salmon. I don't remember what the exact title is, but it's basically smoked salmon cheese. It's got some caviar on top. This is from the Painter's Palette, which is inside the Odyssey Center.
It looks like a fish sushi, or fish lasagna.
That's kind of what it looks like.
But I feel bad kind of eating it because the gal took all this time to put everything.
So, like, I mean, they turned really all the food into art.
Yeah. Right. First bite thoughts.
It's really good. It's like smoked salmon with like that boursin cheese and herbs. So the flavors are really good. And they complement each other perfectly. I'm not a huge fan of caviar, so I'll slide that down to your portion.
Cheese.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to cut into.
Yeah.
We should have grabbed a knife.
A kniff. There we go. Okay.
It's really good, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Not
I
sure.
wouldn't think cheese and salmon would go well together, but I really like the way how this all just kind of meshes together. As I said, it's kind of like a seafood lasagna with all the layers to it. I do like this. I would get this again. I think I would definitely get this again.
Yeah. No, definitely better than the mac and cheese.
Okay, so what we had there was the smoked salmon and cream
Gateau.
with egg yolk cream, paddlefish caviar, and micro herbs.
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 Herbs. The H is silent.
It's a good thing I love you. So thoughts on that?
It was very good.
Yeah.
I would definitely go get that again.
Yeah, definitely. I really like that. We like sushi, and if you like sushi, you definitely, I think you'd like that.
Yeah. Or if you're a fan of like salmon and lox, it was very similar to that.
Yeah,
It was very good.
It kind of reminded me of that sandwich we had the other day for breakfast
In
over
Norway.
In Norway.
Yep. Yeah. Very similar.
But so let's see what else there is for food. Yay! I like this video so far. Pop Eats, which is near the, what is this area called? I always forget.
I don't know if it really has. I mean, it's kind of the entrance into the showcase. It's before you hit any of the pavilions.
Well, it's that building right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pop Eats, and we have here
the chicken roulade.
and the popping bubble cocktail. Roulade has with apples and sage, served with warm brie, fondue, blueberry, and beet gel, and garnished with apple and beet chips.
There's 2 slices, so one for each of us. It's actually really interesting taste. I mean, the chicken is moist and juicy, and then the purple it's like a blueberry cream, which I was didn't know how that would taste with it, but they really complement the flavors really complement each other. It's really good. All the bubbles are floating to the top now. I'm trying to get a ball to see because it's just champagne, but there's the little boba balls which will burst, but I can't get one. It's basically champagne with boba balls. It still tastes good, but I think it's kind of more art than anything.
Okay, that's an interesting group of flavors. It's good. Got a couple different sauces here. It's like a blueberry and a cream. It seems to mix good. I think I can get this again.
Yeah,
Don't you?
The red is actually beet.
Oh, beet. Mm-hmm. The floating bubbles. Yeah, you're right. It is kind of like, it's just champagne with...
It's really just champagne.
Yeah. And,
it's pretty.
This part is the little pops. And when you pop the stuff in your mouth, that's the best part. Okay, what are your thoughts on this one?
It was good. I did really like it. I mean, in terms
The
of
chicken.
the chicken. And in terms of festival offerings, it's actually a good deal. It was $6.75?
$6.75, yeah.
Yeah. The couple other things we've tried, I mean, that lobster mac and cheese was $8. The salmon was $7.50, I think.
Yeah.
So it is a cheaper option because we're on the deluxe dining plan. We have a whole lot of snack credits to get through. We're almost done with our trip, so that's what we've been using.
Most of the things we're going to try to get the things that are on the snack credit so we can use the points, so we don't have a bunch and have to go to Goofy's Candy Kitchen at the end and buy like 50 treats or whatever. But the chicken I would get again.
Yeah.
I really like that. I thought I'd get this drink. No, I don't think so. I mean, the bubbles, as I said, are fun. Yeah, the bubbles are fun, but otherwise, just champagne.
It's champagne.
It's champagne. In case you were following us, we are going clockwise around Showcase Lagoon, and we are going to Mexico next, or that direction. So that's the way we're going, just in case you want to keep track of where we're eating. We just went to the Painted Panda over in China, and this is the Dragon and Phoenix. It is a spicy shrimp and spinach noodles.
I'm gonna try shrimp first,
Okay,
and I'm gonna try it with the sauce.
you name that movie.
It's a favorite of Bill's and mine, even though the rest of the world seems to hate it. The shrimp is good. There's no spice to it whatsoever, even though it's a spicy shrimp, but there's nothing on it. This is like a sweet and sour, which tastes good. It's not as crispy. It's kind of soggy, the breading. It's still good though. Let's try the noodles. Now the noodles have a kick to them. It's not bad. I'm not a huge fan of spice. I'm a boring, bland Minnesotan according to my husband, but this is a little bit of too much of a kick for me. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not bad.
I will try the shrimp with the sauce. Who makes sauces hot? No, same movie. Anyway. It's good. There's a slight bit of sweetness to it. The small kick to it, like a little bit of chili in there, but definitely not overpowering. I'll try the noodles here. Yeah, the noodles have more kick than the shrimp, which I thought this was supposed to Phoenix, I thought the shrimp was supposed to be the spiciest one. Actually, I like the noodles. They're firm, not soggy. They're firm. So, what did you think of the shrimp in the pasta?
It really wasn't my thing, but I'm sure you probably. I mean, the shrimp wasn't bad, but
Yeah.
I did not like the noodles. But again, it's a spice thing, personal preference. But you seem to really like them.
Yeah, the noodles were fine. I
Yeah.
liked the noodles. They were al dente, just right for me. And there was a little bit of a kick, which I did kind of like. And the shrimp again. I like the sauce of the shrimp. You asked for the mild, right? And
Yeah.
so we don't, we're not going to go hot. But would you get it again?
I probably wouldn't, but
Okay.
just again because it's not really my thing.
Okay. Meanwhile, I think I would. I would get it again. I think I enjoyed it enough. But we are going to continue our circle around the lagoon and see what else is next. Okay, so we're by Germany, and we got the red wine braised beef short rib.
Yep.
And it comes with parsnip puree, broccolini, which I'm sure I won't like because it's broccolini, baby tomatoes, and aged balsamic.
Balsamic. So I was trying to cut it, but you really don't even need to cut it because it really just falls apart, right? That is fantastic. It's just all the flavors are really good. I mean, I would not think I'd be one to like parsnip puree, and I mean on its own it's kind of bland, but you mix it with the beef and then the balsamic. The flavors just layer together really well.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, you don't really need a knife. It just falls apart here. Let me give this a try here. It's good and tender. It's got a nice flavor to it of a... It's almost like a mild Worcestershire type sauce flavor to it. It's not overpowering. It's just kind of mild. Wow, I don't know. This is very good. Up to this point, the smoked salmon we had back at the Odyssey Center was my favorite. This
taking the place?
It might, for different reasons.
Yeah.
I like it for different reasons. Okay, the beef short ribs. What do you think of that?
Oh, definitely I think my favorite thus far
Yeah, as I said,
of the food we've eaten.
I really like the smoked salmon, but that was very good for different reasons.
Yep.
But I like both, but I really like this.
Yeah.
As I said, had a good flavor. It was very, very tender. I didn't have to use a knife. It was just falling apart. I almost want another. That's it. I want another. But
If we have snack credits left over, we can always come back.
But we still got a lot more to get through. We're not even
halfway through yet.
We're coming up to Germany, so we still got a little bit to go.
Yep.
So, what's next? I said I'm really liking this video so far. It's coming out very well.
We stopped at the artist table. This is in the American Pavilion. We decided to try the scallop. So it's a scallop. It's got some chorizo with it. It's supposed to be in like a red pepper sauce with a little Parmesan crisp. The scallop is really good. It actually, the red pepper sauce isn't bad. I'm normally not a fan, but it actually, it gives it a good flavor. Which, yep, still not a fan of chorizo. It's not bad, I just don't like chorizo. And then a little Parmesan crisp. Tastes like Parmesan cheese.
Try the scallop first. No, I like scallops. It's kind of hard to, in my opinion, it's kind of hard to have a bad scallop unless you overcook it. I think this is well done. I like the sauce. It's not very spicy, but it does give it a little bit of flavor. Okay. A little bit more kick with the chorizo and the sauce. The sauce kind of almost reminds me of like a I don't know, more flavorful pizza sauce, I guess.
So then the other thing we got at the artist table is the Symphony and Chocolate Flight. So we've got dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate sipping chocolate. The dark chocolate has Mozart chocolate cream liqueur. The milk chocolate has strawberry liqueur. And the white chocolate has white chocolate vanilla cream liqueur. Try the dark chocolate first. You can taste the liqueur in them. The chocolate is really thick, so it doesn't blend the greatest, but tastes really good. And I'm going for the milk chocolate with the strawberry. That one is good too. White chocolate vanilla with white chocolate. Also very good. The sipping chocolate is very thick. The liqueur is thinner, so the liqueur is all on top, and you kind of have to take kind of a bigger sip in order to get both the chocolate and the liqueur. But I don't know. I think they're both, all three of them taste fantastic.
Dark chocolate first. Wow, that is thick. Mm-hmm. I know this doesn't sound very appetizing, but it's almost like trying to drink motor oil. It's so thick. I mean, it really is. It's thick. It's not like milk chocolate. I mean, it's good, but you can definitely feel taste the alcohol in there. Next one's milk chocolate with strawberry. I find this one a little bit more palatable. Mm-hmm. It's not as strong to try to drink. I think part of that is this one is a lot more rich. The dark chocolate's a lot more rich. So the milk chocolate's a lot easier to go down. All right, let's try the white chocolate. So this has white vanilla cream liqueur. So, pinky up. Not a fan of this one. This one seems very liquidy. Watery is probably the better way to phrase it. Not liquidy, watery. It's possible they just need to be mixed better, but I think out of my pick, I would say the milk chocolate's probably my favorite out of this. Okay, American Pavilion scallop.
Artist
what do you think?
And
Artist table. Yeah, sorry, artist table at the American Pavilion. All right, scallop. What do you think?
it was all right. It wasn't my thing. I wouldn't get it again. I mean, the scallop was good, but again, I don't like pepper sauce. I don't like chorizo, so the what came with it, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
And honestly, we've had better scallops this week, so.
Basically, it was $6.75 for a scallop.
One scallop.
So that's kind of what it. I no, I probably would not get that
No,
again.
no.
But for the chocolate flights, for the alcohol chocolate flights.
I probably wouldn't get this again either. I mean, it does taste kind of good, but the sipping chocolate is way too thick. They need to find a better way to like mix things up. And I saw them make it. I mean, they put the liqueur in first, and then they put the sipping chocolate on top of it. But the liqueur floated right up to the top. So now what we have left is we have just the sipping chocolate. The liqueur's gone, and it's really thick. It's almost like trying to drink a pudding almost.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot better assessment than my
Yeah.
motor oil.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. I've never tried motor oil personally, so
It's an acquired taste.
I can't tell you what that tastes like, but I don't know. This I feel is a more liquid version of pudding is what I'm gonna say.
I said I like the milk chocolate best, but no, I probably would not get the flight again. And the flight was $12.
$12.
So next pavilion is Japan.
Japan sushi donut.
Oh yeah, sushi donut. Heard all about that. Hey, we got the infamous sushi donut that people have been talking about. You ready for this one, honey?
I am. Trying to figure out how on earth we're gonna split this though. Very good for being being a sushi donut that you get at one of the little pavilions. Have to make up quick and make a bunch in a head. The fish is with this piece. My fish is fresh. The rice is good sticky rice. And we're just gonna eat it like a donut.
Oh yeah, dough. Sushi donut. No, it's not bad. It's I don't know if it's anything more spectacular than sushi you get anywhere else. But of course, it's fresh. The rice is good. I like that wasabi sauce. That's I kind of wish there was a little bit more of that. All right, we just finished the sushi donut. Did it live up to the hype?
I thought it was great. I mean, well, we love sushi, so anytime I can get sushi, I'm happy. This is definitely a dish, though. I thought it was very good. Definitely something I would get again.
So how much was it?
$7.50.
$7.50. So $7.50. That's the price of a roll at a non-Disney place, a lot of times, and so it's about the size of a roll that you would get at a non-Disney place. So the price was good, I would say. Sushi. It was good. I don't know if it really stood out as people thought. Maybe my just anticipation was higher than what it really was, but I still liked it. Would you get it again?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I probably would, but it might not be my first pick, but I would get it again. Next pavilion is...
I think we're heading to France next, aren't
France. To the France pavilion, and what is this now?
we? This is the brie in the bread bowl. Oh, got a little bread bowl full of some brie.
So it looks like it's all warm and melted.
That it is. That is good. It pretty much is just melted brie. But brie is one of my favorite cheeses. So this tastes really good. But I'm glad we're splitting this because, of course, brie is a very rich cheese. There's no way I could eat this on my own.
Try the cheese here first. It's very smooth and creamy. I enjoy brie as well. Usually I'm the guy that put it on my crackers when it's kind of soft, but I do enjoy that. And we also got the, what's it called?
That's the frosé.
Frosé. And this is...
Just basically a frozen rosé. It's actually a little more tart than I was expecting. It's good, but I wasn't expecting it so tart.
I like that. That's sweet. You know, it's unlike the last drink we had over in Morocco. I think the freezing thing was working on.
It's frozen.
Yeah, it's actually a frozen drink. So I like that. I would get this again. How about you, honey?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I think we have had this before, haven't we?
Not this one. We've had the Grand Marnier and the Grey Goose slushies in this pavilion, but France knows how to do their frozen drinks well.
Okay, so we forgot to mention the brie is
$7.75.
okay, and the
Rosé was $12.50.
Okay. Unfortunately, this is going to wrap us up on our eating at the Festival of the Arts. The problem, we're full.
We're full, and sadly, we have dinner reservations in an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to be able to eat, but
so we have to call it good, throw in the towel. Unfortunately, some of the things that we're most looking forward to are up ahead. We started in Mexico, I should say we started by test track.
Yep.
To the Odyssey of Mexico, and then we went clockwise around the lagoon, and we made it to Canada. But as I said, unfortunately, the things that we're kind of looking forward to, and like I wanted to try the deconstructed Reuben.
I wanted to try the
Reubens.
lobster chips.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it good. We should have done this as 2 days.
We really should have. If we were smart, we would have done that.
Yeah. So
we're not smart.
No. But maybe plan ahead and or be more choosy about what you pick, because we were trying to pick at least one thing at every land.
Well, not so much.
Not so much. We were trying to, but we did skip a few places. But anyway, so they're gonna call it good for the food at the Festival of Arts. So thank you for joining us for this video. We'll see you in the next one as we see what's out there.
See
Thank
ya.
you. Bye.